All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Coming to you live here from Dice Tower Con 2018, bringing you all the awesome board game coverage all weekend long. But first up, who are we? I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
We're Twist Gaming, and we're joined here with Alex from Greyfox Games. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Losing the voice. We're late in the con, so doing my best to talk over the vendor hall, but we'll make it work.
You gotta project over the din of all the people in there, right?
It's a little rough. They're a pretty rowdy bunch over there in that vendor hall.
Oh, absolutely. Get some throat coat tea going, you'll be fine.
Something,
right?
yeah.
So, Alex, I see something set up on the table here. What have you brought to show off today?
I have brought something that is a very, very early look.
Yeah.
So early that this is not going to be out until BGG Con.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. This is a game called Bushido. It's by Pedro P. Mendoza. It is a two-player dueling game, and as you might be able to tell, this is a prototype. Some of the art on the cards is final, but you're not going to get paper dice when you get your set of this.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn. No handmade paper dice. This is a game where you are playing as two samurai warriors trying to do battle, knock each other from 12 hit points down to none.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You're going to be dueling using technique cards. So the first part of the game is going to be training. Then you're going to pick the weapon you come to the fight with, and then you're going to fight it out. So it's a card and dice game. And you two are going to be entering the octagon.
I'm so excited.
Entering the dojo. It's time to fight.
All right.
Beat up Ann. No, she's gonna beat me up. It's fine.
That's fair. First, we're going to show off a few cards just to give you a sense of how this works.
Absolutely.
So the way you're going to read these cards is...
If you pass them to me, I can do an up.
Pass them over here. Yep, and I'll try and pass you nothing that has green in it.
Yeah,
that's probably helpful. So this is a card. You'll see in the top corner there, that is the school of the card. So this is a shadow school card. On the top right of the card is the dice pool it provides. So let's run through the dice over here. We have red dice. These are attacking dice, aggressive. You're looking for hits on these dice.
Okay.
You can also get these symbols. These are Tory Tokens. Get into a little bit more of that in a second. Dodge dice, good for immediate defense. Shield dice, good for long-term defense. And this is from the expansion. These are Rage dice, good for if you want to get beefy, angry, so angry. How this is going to work is whatever dice you'll get from the card. In this case, that would be 2 blue, or for instance, from this card, this might be 3 red. There you go. That's the dice pool you're going to get, and the bottom is some sort of a card effect that you'll get. Let's say we had 3 red, and I roll 3 red. Hey, look at that. 2 hits. So, hits in this game, you are simultaneously attacking and defending, so you're sending hits your opponent's way,
and then the hits
coming at you. You nailed it. So let's say it was 2 hits coming Ann's way. That would translate down to 3 damage. So if you notice this little sliding scale here, 1 hit's 1 damage, 2 hits is 3 damage, 3 hits is 6 damage, 4 hits is 10 damage out of your, remember, 12 hit points of life.
Yes.
And 5 hits is an insta-kill. So
a lot of
be
skulls down there.
careful.
Yeah.
A lot of skulls. Yeah, if you get up into this area, it's going to be big-time trouble. Big-time trouble. So these are hits sent your way. Let's talk about Tory Tokens while we can.
Okay.
Tory Tokens are used to trigger effects on some cards. You can also spend one as a reroll if you'd like.
Okay.
When you roll a Tory Token, you can either choose to just take it as a Tory Token, goes right over here to your holding area. It'll come over here at the end of your turn. Or you can choose to strike. And people like a good strike.
Yeah?
When you strike, you take this, add another die to the pool,
Ooh.
and roll it up.
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad roll there, but if I'd say rolled another Tory or even 2 Tories, I can keep blowing that up.
Oh,
Exploding dice.
Oh, my goodness.
But you might roll nothing. In this case, look at that, 3 hits.
Just a little push your luck.
Another that. Little push your luck. So I ended up with 4 hits off of that. So you're either taking it for a reroll or some other future benefit, or you are trying to go aggressive and smack your opponent into submission.
Remember
got to
in
be
Legend of
aggressive.
Korra where I didn't even have enough dice to murder you, enough things to murder you with? That's what this kind of reminds me of.
So, I mentioned some of the other dice.
Yes.
Dodge dice. Dodge dice get you immediate defense. So, if I have a dodge, let's say Anne had this dodge in this situation, this would get spent, and she would go down 1 on the track immediately. This one, she'd go down that way.
Okay.
Shields, which are mostly on this die, but are on this one as well, will get you long-term defense. So if you get a shield, that's going to go to your holding area. You'll be able to get that at the end of your turn. It'll move over here into your holding area. These you can spend for defense.
Okay.
So it's a bankable defense.
It's a bankable defense that you always know you have access to, but if you need it right now, it's not your friend.
Right.
Not your friend at all. One thing I'll talk about as well is this die. If you roll this result, this is rage. Rage. If you get rage, this will go to your holding area. This can be spent in a future turn. You can have as many of these as you want.
Okay.
You can spend this to throw one more red die into the pool when you roll dice.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you really want to beat up on your opponent, have at it. Other little things to explain. So I mentioned the technique cards will play here, give you a pool of dice. You'll also add your guard to this.
Okay.
So if I'm in high guard at any given moment, I'll add 2 red dice, mid guard, red and gray and blue down here. This is going to be added to my dice pool. It's also going to have some effect on the weapon I choose to bring to the fight. So you're going to have access to a few weapons. This is probably one of the simpler ones. That's the Jumanji Yari.
Oh, you pronounced that way better than I would.
Jumanji Yari. I've had some practice. So this one has a token limit of 3, meaning you can hold 3 Tory and armor tokens.
Oh, okay.
And it has different abilities depending on what guard you're in. Now, this is one of the more simple weapons. In high guard, you can change a miss to a hit. In mid guard, you can change an armor token into a hit. And in low guard, you can discard a dodge to add a hit to your opponent's track.
Okay.
So depending on what guard you are currently in, that weapon will do different things.
Gotcha.
As we're going to be playing out cards, you are going to either play a card out or choose to change your guard. So how this is going to work is we're going to draft 5 technique cards out of the deck each. You're either going to play one of them out on your turn and roll dice, or you're going to change your guard, scoop all those cards up, get a rage, switch to a different guard, and roll whatever dice are associated with your new guard. So you want to time that right. Obviously, if you time that at the wrong time, it could be bad news. So let's play through a little bit. I don't know if we'll be able to get through a whole game, but
I want the opportunity to try and...
smack her down with swords.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how this draft is going to work is we're going to take 4 cards off the top of the deck.
Okay.
And who tends to be first player generally?
Matt.
Matt. All right, Matt. So that means you're going to be first drafter. You get first pick of cards.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 3, 4 cards, and we can bring these over. I don't know, one at a time. I don't know what would be the best way to do this here.
Yeah.
Sure. So that Serpent Strike, that's a water school card, gets you 1 gray, 2 blue. If you defend an attack coming at you with an armor token, you deal 1 unblockable damage to your opponent.
Okay.
So pretty nice little counter-strike card. We also have Observant Reflection. If you spend a Tory token before rolling, you can clone what your opponent played.
Okay.
Pretty interesting little card there.
Yeah.
This is a basic school card, Quick Cut. Gets you 2 red dice, 1 blue. You gain a Tory token when you play it.
Okay.
And finally, we have Dragon's Flame. When your opponent's using armor to block the hits you're sending their way, they have to use 2 armor to block a hit instead of just 1.
And it also gets 3 attack.
It gets 3 red die.
Okay. Well,
What card do you want?
I'm taking Dragon's Flame. Each of us have like a character on the show,
Yeah.
and mine is the dragon.
Okay, perfect. All
Matt
about
is a
it.
hedgehog, so.
So hedgehog. So as a hedgehog,
Yes.
which of these would you like?
Probably not Serpent Strike. I'm going to do Quick Cut.
They don't
Okay.
have roll up into a ball and cry.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
These 2 are discarded. We're going to do this 4 more times.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, though, it's Matt's pick.
Okay, so I'm going to show them off real quickly
Yep.
then, if you could give us the synopsis.
So let's pull that this one out. That's actually, I mixed in that card. My bad.
Okay, so first one then, we'll do the Poison.
That's
Fury.
perfect. Yep. So that's going to be 1 red, 2 blue. When you resolve a hit and 2 dodges, you can remove one of your opponent's rage tokens, Tory tokens, or armor tokens. And if you spend a Tory token, you can burn. So that's a good way of burning through their defenses really fast.
Gotcha.
This one is
Leg
a nice
cut.
one too. Leg cut. When using dodges to block hits, you have to do 2. So similar to the other card we just saw,
Okay.
but with dodges. And
Patient
then
evasion.
this is Patient Evasion. It's in special see-through mode.
Green cards, yay.
Yay! This is an air school card, so it's more dodgy. When resolving dice, you can change dodges into rage or rage into dodge.
Okay.
Whatever you'd like.
And then the 4th one there.
4th one there is going to be Dark Fury. When you resolve that combination, you can gain a rage.
Okay, I'm going to do... I got some Dark Fury, I think.
Dark
So I'm gonna
Fury,
take
all
that one.
yours.
So,
All right.
And which one are you taking out of
I
those?
think I'm going to take Patient Evasion, actually.
Patient Evasion.
Yes.
Which one do you have, Paige?
I thought you weren't the hedgehog. What's going on here? All right, let's look for another good card here. There we go. We have Burning Cuts.
Burning Cut.
We have Heavy Cuts.
So roll 1 red die for each 3 attacks that you resolve.
Yep.
Then we've got Heavy Cut, deal 1 damage for every 2 shield tokens you discard.
So if you discard shield results during a roll, you can deal direct damage to your opponent.
Furious Charge, so this is gain a Tory token.
And we also got another quick cut.
And another quick cut.
Yep, the basic school cards are more common in the deck.
So, and which ones are you going for then?
I think
Yep.
I want to take the second one that you put up.
Heavy cut?
Heavy cut.
Yes.
I'm going to take Burning Cut then.
Interesting. Okay.
Burn the dragon.
These two are discarded, and we got another one there.
So
Strong
this-
parry. Yes. So this one you with hits, those resolve as both a hit and a dodge. So you get defense and attack at the same time. We have here Heated Thrust.
So spend up to 3
Tory tokens.
Your opponent must discard
An armor token for each Tory you spend. Another way to
Ooh,
burn through
okay.
defense. There we go. That's Improvise. When you strike, you may add a blue die instead of a red. So
That's
when you're blowing up your die, you could throw in dodge dice instead.
Gotcha.
And finally, Powerful Swing. 4 red dice. You cannot use Tory tokens to reroll, cannot use Tory to reroll dice, and you cannot strike.
Oh, so you can't resolve the Tory tokens. To,
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to take Powerful Swing.
Nice. What do you want from that bunch
Kinda
there,
what
Ann?
I think I'm going to take Heated. You're not going to be defending. You're going to be attacking. See, I got to know who my player is.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to do Improvise.
Improvise.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, last round. Last round of drafting. We have Defense Mastery.
Spending armor removes 3 attack against you.
So you spend 2 armor, remove 3 hit. So
get your quick
good
cut
at
again.
blocking. Quick cut again. Wind Dancer.
You cannot collect armor, but your dodge defends against 2.
You're right.
Then we've got the...
You're helping me save my voice. I appreciate this. Enduring Strength. So you roll 1 red die for every 2 armor tokens you roll.
Okay.
There you go. And is that 4? I thought I got you
that is
4.
4, yep.
Yep. All right.
Which one do I want then? You know, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in Ann's plans here, and I'm gonna take.
Wait,
Wind
I think that
Dancer.
you pulled
Oh, no,
last
I
time.
did pull
Yeah.
last time.
Oh,
yeah,
my
sure.
mistake.
Whoopsie daisy.
Sure
Whoops.
did.
That's right. You're going to be going first, though. You get the first.
Okay.
Get to draw
Alright.
first blood, possibly.
Well, now I know you
like the
want
way
Wind
you think.
Dancer, but I think that I'm actually going to take Defense Mastery.
Maybe I
Defense
thought that
Mastery.
I drew first. and
There
I was
you
just,
are.
like, throwing you a curveball there.
Maybe. Mind games.
I
All the
thought
mind
that
games.
you thought that I thought.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. We now have our technique cards.
Yes.
But of course, we need weapons. With the expansion thrown in, you're each going to get 3 weapons.
Okay.
Pick one to bring into battle. I'll have you guys look at that secretly, and then we'll
Sure.
reveal what you guys picked.
All right.
Okay, so we pick one, discard the other ones.
Yep.
or-
Discard the
okay.
other ones. Take a peek. They all have some different effects on them in
Cool.
different
And
guards.
we all start in Midgard.
You're going to start in whatever guard you want.
Okay.
So whatever guard is going to be most advantageous, feel free to pick away.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Analysis paralysis.
Got some interesting ones here. I'm
Yeah.
looking over your guys' shoulder. Jumanji Yari. Oh, sorry, giving it away. Katana. Oops. Tinbei Roshan. That's okay. It's not going to help her too much, I don't
No.
think.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that one. And then
Take the
we'll put those off
katana
to the
into
side.
battle, all right?
So yeah, I'll show this one off then. So I got myself a katana, so I got those effects down there. So I got a token limited 2.
Yep.
When you
Pretty light
resolve
weapon.
3 attacks, roll 1 extra red
Right,
die.
that's correct.
So I'm gonna start out in high guard.
Sweet. High guard, and you start with 2 armor tokens. Don't get any of this stuff just yet.
Okay.
All right. What did we pick over here, Ann?
Look, I used a very intricate strategic method to pick mine.
Sure.
Raphael from the Ninja Turtles
Oh,
website, so
perfect.
that's the one
Yeah,
that I
yeah, yeah.
chose.
You are rough.
Yeah. Glorified gardening tools. So yeah, this is a more dodgy weapon, also pretty light. So you're going to be wanting to dodge his attacks more than anything because you won't have a ton of armor to rely on because you just get 2 armor for that token limit weapon.
So, and what guard are you starting in?
Could you put this back up?
I sure can.
So for each of my, I think I'm going to start in high guard.
High
I'll
guard.
just see what happens.
All right, put the weapon out there.
All right.
Take your hands, and it's time to fight.
So we're putting 1 card.
Choose
down.
1 card, and then we're going to roll dice based off of what you played.
Okay. Face down, face up.
Face up.
Okay.
She's going to see what's coming at her.
Oh, okay. So I get to play first, and then she gets to basically.
Exactly.
reaction
Yeah.
really.
She got
Okay.
the benefit of drafting better. You get the benefit of going first.
I'm playing a powerful swing.
Woo! Right off the bat. Cannot strike, so you can't blow up the die.
Yep.
And there's these 4. And since you're in high guard, you get 2 more. So roll me up six die. Okay, there we go. We've got 4 hits right off the bat. And in high guard, your weapon says when you resolve 3 or more hits, you get to roll 1 extra red die.
I like it.
Roll away. And another hit.
Terrible.
That's a beefy way to start. That's 5 hits coming right your way, Ann.
Okay, so I think that so then
That wouldn't be a bad one for this
Yeah.
situation.
Okay, so I'm going to play Defense Mastery. I have 2 of the armor tokens from my weapon, so if I'm spending 2, they remove 3 of the hits against me.
Sure, and you might get some dodges off of this. So the
Okay.
pool of dice, you get 1 red,
And 2
2 gray, and then for your guard, since you're in high guard, you get 2 more red.
Okay.
And if you roll 3 or more red hits, you'll get to roll a blue die as well.
We'll see how this works.
Bon chance.
Ah!
Okay, this is an interesting result here. So we got a dodge.
Yes.
Dodge means you reduce by 1 hit.
Okay.
And then you have 2 hits coming his way. He'll mark that right now. So we have 2 hits. Now you have 4 more hits to deal with. You could take 10 damage, but I wouldn't recommend it.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I wouldn't recommend it. Not advisable.
So what am I doing to counter this?
So you can spend armor tokens, and
Definitely.
because you have defense mastery,
Right.
you spend 2 of these. You remove 3 hits against you.
Okay, so but that gives me down to 7 hits.
That would get you down from 4 hits coming your way down to 1.
Okay, so
it'd be 1 damage.
That sounds like a great idea.
I think you should do that.
All right.
So spend 2 armor tokens there.
Bye, armor tokens.
You took 1 damage. This goes down. 2 hits coming Matt's way. Your turn.
Okay, so 2 hits coming my way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a quick cut then.
Quick cut. So quick cut gets you a Tory token, which you'll get in the future. That's going to go right here. You're going to get 4 red dice and 1 blue die.
Okay.
Roll away. What do we got? Okay, not the best roll. So you also rolled this Tory result. This means you can either take this as a Tory token, another Tory token, or you can add a red die and roll again. If you want to try and get some more hits.
Yeah, let's try to get some more hits in there. So I'm going to add a red die and I'm going to re-roll the Tory token.
All right, let's see it.
Tory die there.
Oh, got a Tory again. You can make same choice.
So add another one.
Yep.
That's great.
Pushed your luck in. It did not
Good
come
job,
up your
Matt.
favor. So, 2 hits coming your way. You've got 2 armor tokens to mitigate that if you want. Would you like to spend any armor to block hits?
I'll keep on to those for now.
Okay.
I'll hold on to them.
Keep in mind you have 2 token limit and you have 1 token already coming your way.
Okay.
So it's your choice.
You know, yeah, you're right. I'll spend one then.
Okay.
So I'll spend one of my armor tokens there, so it's going to mitigate one of those hits.
Yep, goes down to 1. You'll take 1 damage, go down to 11 hits. This Tory token's going to come right across. And you sent 1 measly hit Anne's way. 1 measly hit. It's time to attack.
I think that's
time to hit him where it
idea.
hurts.
Okay, so for all of these,
Oh, let's take a look.
These 2, I can't do anything because I need an armor. I
That
need
would
stuff
be
for this.
no, that would be nice. That's
You
going to
think
force
so?
him to spend armor, and he has 1 armor token.
Okay.
I would absolutely play
Yeah.
that
All
card.
right. So we're gonna use Dragon's Flame then.
So, Dragon's Flame, for people who don't remember, is when he's going to have to use armor to defend a hit, he has to spend 2, and he only has 1.
So he is not going to be able to use his armor
Nope.
to. So, and I'm going to attack with the 3 red die.
Yep.
And because I'm in high guard, I'm going to have an additional 2 red die.
That's right.
So that'll be 5 red die.
And there you are.
Thank you very much.
Roll them.
All right. So that is 3 hits and 2 blanks.
Yep. And because of your weapon ability, whenever you get 3 hits,
That's right.
you get to roll a blue die.
Look, it's so nice. Be another hit just cause.
Dodge, which is good for you. Means
Okay.
you avoid that 1 hit he was sending your way. Not that you were that worried about it anyway, right? Yeah, I don't think you should have been.
I just brushed it off.
That's right. Nothing. 3 hits coming back your way, good sir.
Okay.
And you're not going to be able to use armor to defend,
That's
but that's
fine.
going to be a way to
I'm
counter.
going to play Wind Dancer then, so I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna move.
Going to dance and shift and dodge. So that gets him 2 blue die. The effect on this card, for folks to remember, you cannot collect armor tokens. And, though, if you get dodges, you'll defend against 2 hits instead of just 1.
Oh yeah.
2 red, 2 blue. Good luck. Okay, so 2 hits back Anne's way. 1 dodge, which blocks 2 hits.
Right.
And then you have 1 hit left. You can't do anything about it because of what she sent your way. So that's going to be 1 damage. Takes you down to 10.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay. I think that's a fine result for what happened. 2 hits her way, puts a little pressure on her.
Yeah.
Not too much.
All right. So
What
I
are we looking at
think
here?
that this I'm going to need the Tory token,
That could be pretty nice. Yeah.
but I don't have a Tory token
Not yet.
for use it. So these are my 2 real choices.
Yep. You could also change your guard and go into a different guard. And that would scoop those cards back into your hand.
That's all right. So then let's do. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. So then let's change my guard.
Okay. What guard would you like to go to?
Midgard.
Midgard. You'll be a champion of Midgard. Excellent. That's going to get you a rage token.
Okay.
You won't get that until next turn. You
Right.
will get to roll the dice for this, which is
Okay.
red and gray.
All right.
Roll away. Let's see what we got. Okay, so you rolled a Tory. You can choose to, again, add one and blow it up, or you can just take a Tory token with it, and you might have that for your card in the future.
I think I'm going to take the Tory token, yeah.
These cards are in your hand now.
Thank you, sir.
You will get the Tory, and you will get an armor token. Can't use any of it this turn. No dodges, no armor, no nothing. 3 damage your way. Takes you from 11 down to 8.
Okay. So back to me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this opportunity to play a Burning Cut.
Burning Cut!
So that's going to give me 4 red dice to roll.
Yes.
That's rude, Matt.
Very rude.
I'm trying to be rude.
And if we can get 3 hits on these, she's going to be in a world of hurt because of some effects here.
only
Not
2.
quite.
So
Now,
close.
you do have a Tory token.
I do.
You could spend the Tory token to re-roll your dice if you'd like.
I would like to.
All right. You can re-roll these 2 misses.
Perfect. So you can reroll any number of
Any
dice.
number of dice, not all of them. And you got your 3rd hit. And this is going to be pretty nasty because, 1, your technique card says you roll 1 red for every 3 hits you resolve.
that's
So go ahead and
right.
roll that 1 red.
Blank.
Blank.
That's a blank.
And then on top of that, when you resolve 3 or more hits, you also get to roll another red die because of your weapon.
Blank.
It is
Oh,
blank.
no.
She called it.
You got lucky.
Nicely done. 3 hits back your way and didn't
Oh,
send you any
nice.
hits on your last turn, so you don't have to worry about that. Turn passes, and you got a whole handful of cards to work off of.
Okay, so now I think that I want to use, because I want to do that.
Because you have a Tory token. Sure.
Yes, okay, so I'm going to do improvise,
Yep.
and I'm going to use my Tory token to strike.
Awesome. So you don't use this Tory token just yet. That's if
Okay.
you roll a Tory, you'll be able to throw a green die in the mix.
Okay.
Yep. So you get 2 red, red-gray, and a green die.
Okay.
You have this rage you can spend. So if you'd like to roll another red die, you can spend that as well.
Yes, I'd like to spend the rage.
There you are.
Okay.
Roll your dice. Good luck.
All right, let's...
Someone keep me posted on time, and I don't want to run over your guys' allotment here.
Got about 5 minutes.
Got
here,
5
so-
minutes. All right, we'll see where
Make
we
it
end
work,
up
make it
here.
work, yeah.
Make it
Okay.
work. All right. So
that's it.
here's what we got here.
Hit right there.
You have a Tory token if you'd like to roll another hit. If not, you can just hang on to that.
Okay, I think, yeah, let's use the Tory token.
Okay. Tory token. What die would you like to re-roll?
The blank red.
Just the blank red. This one has a hit on it too, so you might
oh,
be
because I
able
can
to get
re-roll
there.
as many as I want.
As many as you want.
Should I keep the dodge then?
You might. He's sending 6 damage your way. And you only have 1 armor token.
All right.
Might be worth holding on to the dodge.
Okay.
Oh, how
That's
about
2
that?
more strikes.
2 more strikes. Excellent. So that's going to be a whopping 5 hits heading your way. That's going to be pretty mean. You do resolve a dodge. That's going to be 3 damage, or you can spend this armor token to make that just 1 damage.
Yeah, I'd like to spend the armor token.
Okay. Take you down to 7. Armor token spent. Nothing else coming your way. Turn passes with 5. And you've got how many technique cards in
I
hit?
have a
Just the
singular.
1.
Yeah.
This is a rough spot she put you in.
It is. It's not a terrible one, though. So it is the Dark Fury card here.
Ooh.
So I do have some dodge on there.
Okay.
So maybe we can
Work
roll
something
well
out.
here.
Yeah.
I've got my fingers crossed.
Yep.
So I need a red, a blue, and a green.
You got the red, blue, green.
And then 2 reds from
2 reds.
my katana.
Good luck.
Or from my guard.
You're going to need some help here to survive.
Yeah.
You got a dodge.
You got a dodge.
Got a
That's
dodge. And you got an armor, which will help you
good. Next
later.
turn. Yeah.
So, 1 hit, Anne's way.
Did you have that Tory token to re-roll those 2 blanks in
He
this area?
used it.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, he used it.
Also, on the Dark Fury, when I resolve a hit, a shield, and a dodge, then I'm going to gain a rage token.
So in a future turn, you can add a rage, just like she did last turn, to add that extra red die.
Gotcha. So I'm going to use my dodge there, and I'm going to use my other armor token since I can only have 2 tokens.
Correct.
So I need to get rid of one anyways. So.
Yep. So that still leaves you with a whopping 6 damage. Would take you from 10 health down to 4. Pretty not good, I would say. Pretty
So what
not
happens
good.
now that I have no cards in my hand?
So, at any time, just like Anne did, you can choose to change your guard. Since you played all the cards out of your hand, next turn you will be forced to change your guard to scoop up those cards.
Gotcha.
That's good news for Anne and very bad
'Cause
news
I'm
for
a
you.
sitting duck
Sure
right
is.
You
now.
are a sitting duck. She has you right where she wants you.
So we're going
I would hit him hard.
This one?
Yep.
Right in
All
the
right.
face.
So Dragon's Flame?
Yep.
Oh,
Which
boy.
is going to be a pool of 3 red die, and then I get a red and a gray from my guard.
You do.
And then when you have 1 armor, but because
Won't
I
be
played
able to use
Dragon's
it.
Flame, you would have
Oh.
had to spend 2 to reduce damage.
Uh-huh.
That is 2, a Tory, and a defense.
I would blow that Tory up. I would strike with that Tory.
Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, so I'm going to blow that up, and then what am I doing
You
here?
add a die.
Yeah.
And then you re-roll both.
Okay. It sounds
So
like...
this is back at 0 for me there.
For now.
For now.
Another
can you-
Tory?
can do it again.
All right, we're blowing that Tory up.
Yep. There you go.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
2 more strikes.
That's going to be 4 hits your way, sir.
4
You've got
hits
1
my
hit
way.
coming your way. Armor token will come over. Are you going to just take the damage? You kind of have to.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
So
just
I can't even spend my armor
take the 1
token.
damage.
Can't even spend your armor token. And
I
I
have
don't
to change my guards. I'm not going to be able to roll anything?
Yep.
Here's what you no. So you roll for your guard, wherever guard you change
Okay,
to.
so if I switch to low guard, that's going to
Yep.
give me some dodge, which I need immediately.
Gives you 1 dodge. So here's what you need to roll.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 6 dodge on this gray die. You need to roll that dodge, and you need to roll this dodge just to survive.
And I'll have 1 whopping health left.
Yes, if you can pull that off, which is no sure thing. Here we go. No,
Oh, I got the
basically snake eyes.
Shields, but you know, it doesn't really
Yeah.
help me out when I need to bank those in order. So
Whoosha! You're done.
You fought an honorable fight, sir.
I did.
And have you given him an honorable death?
Of course I have.
Nice, awesome.
Blow it up. Just
You have
like you
pla-
did to me on the last round.
There you go. You've played a full game of Bushido, so you saw
That's
the
awesome.
dangers of playing too many cards out of hand and not changing your guard soon enough.
Absolutely.
Anne was able to change her guard at the right time.
Yeah.
Have those cards handy, and then smack you, hit you where you hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Bushido.
That's awesome.
It's on sale. Going to be released for $29.99 MSRP.
nice.
Probably right around BGG Con. There's an expansion. We played with it today, the Rising Rage expansion. That's going to be for $14.99.
Okay.
Adds the green die and a bunch of other technique cards.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Alex, thank you so much for stopping by and showing us this game. It was a lot of fun to play. Of course, it
Awesome.
was a lot of fun to beat Matt.
Of course. Yeah, anytime, right?
Always. Tell our viewers about how they can find out more about the game, as obviously it's a prototype,
Sure.
and you guys will be doing developments and updates, and where are they going to get that information?
Sure. So we've already run a Kickstarter for this one. If you go to the Kickstarter page for Bushido, you can find a link to pre-order the game.
Okay.
And we can also go to greyfoxgames.com, and we have all the information up there as well.
Perfect. Sounds
Awesome.
good. Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Always a pleasure. And thank all of you for watching at home. Stay tuned for some more coverage throughout the convention here at Dice Tower Con 2018. But for now, signing off, I'm Matt.
I'm Anne.
That's Alex.
That's me.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.